on our way to Inverness.
Road trip!
Road trip! And this is Kieran. I've seen Kieran on a vlog anyway before. So it's Kieran's birthday, and we just thought, since we're super cool parents, and rather than throw him a party, we would take him demon hunting, like as you do. You know that is, let me put my glasses on, it's a bit blurry. As you do, because it's far better than just having a going to the pub or having a boring old party or doing whatever. So demon hunting it is. So we are going to be going through Glencoe. So for anybody that's watching that's maybe from England or anywhere else in the world that's never been to Scotland or not seen any kind of part of Scotland, we're going to be going through Glencoe. We're going to, oh yeah, it helps with the window, close the window, that'll be better now, the sound will be better. So we're going to go through Glencoe. We're going to stop there and have a bit of lunch, because that's going to probably take us about an hour and 3/4 from now probably to get there, and it's absolutely beautiful. So we're going to go there, and then we're going to stop at Fort William so we can have a wee excursion with the camera there, and then on our way to Inverness. Now you'll be thinking, demon hunting in Scotland? Seriously? But we're going to Boleskine House. So for anybody who doesn't know what Boleskine House is, that was where Aleister Crowley lived for about, actually I don't actually know how long he lived there for, probably not that long to be honest with you.
6 months.
Well, what he went there for was to do this ritual. I can't exactly remember the name of the ritual right now, but I do have it written down because I keep forgetting. I'm terrible with wee bits of names. But this ritual was going to be lasting for 6 months. Do you know it? Oh right, okay,
no,
I thought you
no.
were saying something there. So this ritual was going to last for 6 months, and it was basically going to just kind of call fins on the travels. He is all seat belted in, but I've loosened it just a bit. So yeah, so this ritual was going to last for 6 months, and he only got so far into it. When he was doing the ritual, he can only lived in like bread and water, things like that. So it wasn't ideal for him. I think it was a bit more tougher than he actually expected. In this ritual he'd be calling demons. You're just going that way, and if you just drive across that way it takes you over to Luss, which takes you onto the 82, which takes you back up the way. So you're just going to go all this way, go back up there?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Well, we're going this way now, so...
I thought you would have just known that, but however. Anyway, right.
So we can cut that bit out.
So we could cut that bit out or leave it in, I don't know. But yeah, so this ritual was going to last for 6 months, and then apparently he got contacted by someone that he knew to go and take part in something that they were doing, and so he abandoned the ritual. This ritual would have called on all the demons. It would have kind of like possessed him. Whether you believe it or not, he believed it, and that's the thing. So I'm not going to go too much further into about Aleister Crowley right now. You can Google it. I mean, he's everywhere. YouTube it. He's everywhere. But I am just one of these people who just like to go and see things. I love like the Ouija board. I love everything spiritual. I'll read tarot cards. I practice witchcraft. So I love everything and anything that's completely alternative and completely different. That's just who I am. Complete horror fanatic. Anything that's, I'm such a positive person, but anything that's like demonic or possession or all that, I'm completely fascinated with, you know. So anyway, we'll catch you later. What the heck is this guy sitting here for now? And this guy, what the heck's he doing? A knob? Being a knob? It looks like a knob. What's the damage? I think that guy's come round the corner as he was coming up here.
He's a foreigner, he might even have been on that side of the road, so...
He's getting stressed because we were kind of slowing down. All these wee random houses out here, you think, gosh, they're miles away from anywhere. I wonder where they would go and get their shopping. You would really need to have a big freezer and really always stock up, wouldn't you? Mind you, if you would have a boat, wouldn't you, so you could just nip into Balloch. Would you need to phone ahead and say to them, I'm going to be coming down?
I don't know actually, I imagine there's probably temporary mooring bits down there. I don't know.
You'd be quick Even then you'd never hear it soon wear off.
Torrential rain. Oh man, we're out of flags.
Now we've only got one now in front of us, this one, and then that's that. So have they been touring? They came over here from the Netherlands to tour in their wee truck. Came over to see where the Vikings raided. Netherlands is near Denmark, isn't it not? Netherlands doesn't even come under Scandinavian. Denmark does. Denmark and up. It's in the ocean. I never brought a wee basin for us to do any washing in, but if there's a sink.
It's communal bits.
If there's a sink. They don't need to be perfect. They can get all washed when they come back.
Camping clean, it's clean enough.
Aye, that's the only time we're kind of like it's whatever, that is, it's clean enough. Camping clean is fine. You know, like up the rest and be thankful. Like, you know, Arica. You know, things like that, but then that's not that far away. Inverness, I think it's Inverness about the furthest he's probably been.
When growing up, I've learned patience.
Yeah?
When growing up, I've learned patience.
Oh, huh? And sorry, I've just remembered that I need to pull this chair forward, sorry.
Yeah. I was patient. Impatiently waiting for that to happen.
Is that a bit better?
Yeah, it's a lot better actually.
Sorry.
My feet were touching the floor.
You should have reminded me.
It was kind of comfy for a while, and then I'm like, nah. Can't last for 2 hours like this. No. Especially with Finley just sitting up.
You can always kind of like tilt yourself down to the side and put your legs over.
Yeah, you could probably spare a couple of clicks as well.
I could probably go a bit further, to be honest with you. Now I'm a bit trapped, but it's okay if I need to push back. Are you alright?
Yeah.
Overnights is fine, we keep talking about going to do them as well, don't we? So, I mean, that was at like 55 quid for an overnight, and then probably the same in the petrol, but still.
Come on, your Germans. Shut up.
So guys, we were trying to find a space to pull over and let you see Glencoe. But, you know, us Scottish people don't come anywhere near these places in tourist season because we can't get near anything. And that's absolutely the kind of day we're having. We cannot get near any of our wee spaces that we would normally sit, which is absolutely fine. But, you know, it would be nice, it would have been nice to get out and show you. So hopefully, or are we looking for somewhere now? Hopefully we can get somewhere we can pull off the road and then I can get out and let you see things. Guys, we managed to stop. So this is a part of Glencoe if you've never seen it. This is not even the best part of Glencoe, but however. We have just eaten food. However,
refreshed and revitalised.
We are. And you weren't happy with your grub, were you, son?
No, the chips are nice.
So Graham, not Graham, obviously not Graham, but Kieran's a meat eater, and I think for the first time in his life he's had like real meat, and he's like, I don't like the taste of this. So that was funny. But anyway, I just wanted just to see Glencoe on the way out. Look at the mist, how gorgeous. And the way out, well, we're still going to be in Glencoe for a wee a wee bit just to get up and out and wherever we're going, onto our next leg of the journey. It's beautiful. There we go, just with all the mist coming down, I thought I'd show you. It's lovely. So guys, we're just coming into Glencoe village. This is probably the part where all the kind of slaughter, where the Campbell slaughtered some of the McDonald's. I say slaughtered because it was slaughtered. I mean, it was disgusting.
It's just the way you say it was
slaughtered.
Such like a strong Scottish accent.
Slaughtered. They slaughtered the house of McDonald's. It's a wee song, there's actually a song about it as well, because she's didn't know that. Anyway, how gorgeous is this?
It's a beautiful place. Let's focus on the beauty.
We're being dark tourists. we're being dark tourists for the next 24 hours.
And in that house, someone had a great big job.
Look how old they ones. I'm leaving that in.
It's alright.
I am leaving that bit in.
We've got to talk about the dark.
You said arse.
Arse and jobby! That's a good sale.
Right, anyway, I'm turning the camera off now. That'll be enough of that. Hey guys, so I don't know if I've already mentioned this to Kieran and Graham, so I was just about to tell them something about Boleskine House that I'm not sure they would know, and then I thought, well, I'll maybe just say it on here in case anyone watching doesn't know either. And I hope you can see me, because I can't tell if you can, but anyway, I should be okay. So just we were driving past, we're driving through Glencoe there, and there was a wee kirk, and then that reminded me that Boleskine House is actually built on top of, well, it's said to be built on top of the site where there was a kirk that got burnt down with people in it. So I don't know what...
Ancient Indian gravesite?
Yeah. The tomahawks are the... No, I'm not got the tomahawks. That's what they use. That's the wee hatchet things, isn't it? Lacabra. What do you call them? No, what was the folk it was in Jamestown?
Pamunkeys.
Pamunkeys, that's what I was trying to say, pamunkeys. Anyway, no, it's no pamunkeys. Anyway, right, so it said that there was people in the kirk when it burnt down, so I don't actually know if that's true, or it's just one of these old Scottish folklores, because we love a right good tale, us, don't we? We like a right good Scottish folklore. We're a superstitious mob, aren't we? Really, I'm not really superstitious, but I love all that about people. So anyway, one of the reasons why Aleister Crowley bought that house, apart from the fact that he wanted it for that ritual, was because of the position that this house is, and the fact of all the history that went along with it. So he thought it was a perfect gateway to have that ritual. So before he bought the house, and especially since he's bought the house, there's been so many unexplained disappearances and deaths and suicides. Like, I know death and suicide tend to be the same thing, but not really. Where it's like the residents are absolutely fine. There's never really any issue, and I know that's the same anyway when people are thinking about taking their own lives. But anyway, I'm just going to tell you what the rumours and everything else is. And I think the last one was not that one there where it burnt down. I think one of the previous owners anyway was an old like army captain or something. Was in the armed forces anyway, and he was absolutely fine, was making all these plans, and then killed himself. So there's every resident, as far back as I've kind of looked into, there's been kind of suspicious deaths. So whether it's to do with Aleister Crowley or not, I don't know, but I'm beginning to think it may have something to do with the kirk, the people in the kirk. So let's see when we get there. Okay, So we're at Boleskine House and we can't get in. Being chased by the people, and I'm trying to be respectful.
Boleskine denied.
Boleskine denied. I'm going to hold the camera up in a wee second just to let you see, but I'm not going to be beat because I never came all the way up here to not get up and see it. So, how can I do this? Can we hold him and just watch there's no cars coming? Anyway, so anybody interested, this is the wee graveyard. This is the wee Boleskine graveyard, right on the banks here of Loch Ness. Come on, grab him because he'll pull back. Stay. So it's a lovely wee graveyard, and apparently there was meant to be a tunnel from where the kirk used to be to there, but we've just hunted all over it, can't see anything, but I'm going to leave this right up to see if you can see kind of like ruins where it's been on fire. I think. I'm not giving up. No way. Guys, I wasn't beaten. I never got much, and I took some footage on my phone, and it's not much, and it's not like I was right up at the house, but I still got to see it. So this is how I got up. See that fence, and I had to climb up that wee bit of hill. Up that wee bit of hill, jumped over the wee burn, and sneaked up and cooned down up at the trees and got a shot of the house. So I was going to drive all the way up, 4 hours all the way up to Inverness and no see something, a Boleskine house. So I think it's time to get the wee board out and the pendulum